The dark side of the Beckhams. This is Britain's golden couple, a £500 million empire, 26 years of marriage, and as of November, a knighthood from King Charles himself. But 4 days ago, the facade shattered. Their eldest son, Brooklyn Beckham, released an explosive 6-part statement publicly disowning the brand Beckham machine. Brooklyn claims he no longer wants to reconcile, stating that for his parents, brand comes first and family love is decided by how much you post on social media. Within hours, Loos, the woman who alleged a 2003 affair with David, weighed in, claiming she knows too well what the Beckhams are like and that the truth always comes out. Today at Prestige Buzz, we are pulling back the curtain on the dark side of the Beckhams, from bribery allegations and tax avoidance to the leaked emails that nearly cost David his legacy. The son's betrayal, bribery, and humiliation. The details of Brooklyn's statement are far more disturbing than the headlines suggest. He alleges that in the lead-up to his wedding to Nicola Peltz, his parents pressured and attempted to bribe him into signing away the rights to his own name, a contract that would have given brand Beckham commercial control over his future children. When he refused, Brooklyn claims the attacks began. He describes the wedding as a disaster orchestrated by Victoria, who allegedly cancelled designing Nicola's dress at the last minute. Most humiliatingly, Brooklyn claims that during his planned first dance, Victoria hijacked the moment, dancing inappropriately on him in front of 500 guests while his bride left the room in tears. David's response? Speaking at Davos, he dismissed the allegations as social media mistakes children make. But for Brooklyn, this wasn't a mistake, it was the end of a performance. The leaked emails, unless it's a knighthood, forget it. David Beckham is often seen as the humble national treasure. However, in 2017, the Football Leaks scandal exposed 18.6 million documents that painted a different picture. When David was passed over for a knighthood in 2013, he allegedly lashed out in emails to his publicist, calling the honors committee a bunch of unappreciative expletives. He wrote, "It's a disgrace, if I was American, I would have got something like this 10 years ago." When offered a lesser award, his response was blunt, "Unless it's a knighthood, forget it." Perhaps most damaging were the revelations regarding his charity work with UNICEF. When asked to match bidders at a charity auction, David reportedly refused to use his own money, stating, "This money is mine." He even allegedly demanded £7,000 from the charity for a business-class flight, despite a private jet already being provided by sponsors. Tax scandals and the Qatar controversy. The road to Sir David's knighthood was blocked for years by more than just bad attitude. There was the matter of tax avoidance. David and Victoria were caught up in the ingenious media scheme, which used film losses to offset tax bills. While they eventually won a legal appeal in 2021, the damage to David's reputation as a man of the people was significant. Then came the £150 million Qatar deal. Despite being a celebrated LGBTQ+ ally for decades, David signed a 10-year contract to be an ambassador for a state where same-sex relationships are illegal and thousands of migrant workers reportedly died building World Cup stadiums. Comedian Joe Lycett and singer Will Young publicly slammed the move as repellent and greedy. For £150 million, the man who once graced the cover of Attitude magazine stayed silent on human rights. Victoria's fashion empire, a quicksand of debt. While David was chasing titles, Victoria's fashion brand was bleeding cash. For 15 consecutive years, the label failed to turn a profit. At its lowest point, the company was losing £4,000 every single day. David personally bailed the brand out with over £30 million of his own money. In her 2025 Netflix documentary, Victoria admitted she felt like she was in quicksand. The brand only recently turned a profit, but the struggle revealed a desperate need to maintain the fashion icon image at any financial cost, even spending £70,000 a year just on office plants and their maintenance. A marriage or a business? In his 2024 book The House of Beckham, investigative journalist Tom Bauer described the marriage as a devil's bargain built on financial convenience. He alleged that in 2016, the relationship became so toxic that the couple lived apart and their respective PR teams fed negative stories about each other to the tabloids. Bauer also catalogued multiple alleged affairs beyond Loos, including a model and a beauty salon owner. While David has denied everything, Brooklyn's recent statement seems to confirm the business over family dynamic. "My parents have controlled narratives in the press. Performative social media posts and inauthentic relationships have been a fixture of the life I was born into. Brooklyn Beckham. The Empire vs. the Truth. Today, the Beckham empire remains worth £500 million. David finally has his knighthood, and Victoria has her profitable brand. But they have lost their eldest son. Brooklyn has aligned himself with the Peltz family, whose £1.6 billion fortune dwarfs the Beckham estate. He no longer needs the brand Beckham protection. The PR machine will continue to spin. There will be more documentaries, more curated Instagram photos, and more perfect family holidays. But as Rebecca Loos noted, the truth has a way of coming out. The dark side of the Beckhams isn't just one scandal, it's the relentless pursuit of an image that their own son finally refused to sell. What do you think? Is Brooklyn finally telling the truth, or is this just another chapter of celebrity drama? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the secrets of the elite, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Prestige Buzz. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never miss an update on the stories the world's most powerful people don't want you to hear.